Good evening and welcome to this Monday edition, February 6th of Size Eyes on the Skies. Snowstorm in Iowa and to the Super Bowl. So what's going to happen this week? Find out when Size Eyes on the Skies starts now.
It's Monday night on ISU TV. Broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest running television show brings you the weather around the country, in Iowa, Ames, and beyond. The Iowa State Meteorology Department's team of forecasters keeps you ahead of the next weather system. Size Eyes on the Skies starts now.
Welcome back. I'm Voitik and I'm joined here by Rachel Duebner. How are you, Rachel?
I'm doing good. You know, it was a good weather weekend. The snow all missed us though, so kind of disappointing, but it was the Super Bowl after all.
It was the Super Bowl. It was an interesting game with everything that went on. Who were you rooting for?
I wasn't really rooting for either of the teams, honestly. I was just there, like many people, I bet, to just watch the commercials. But
that's exactly what I did.
Which was your favorite?
Yes. Oh gosh, my favorite was the M&M's one, just because it made me laugh.
That was a really good one. I don't know. I had mixed feelings, but I kind of liked the Audi one with the vampires. I mean, if vampires are gonna start creeping out of, I want something that can kill them. So if that car's the choice, then I'm all game for it. But national weather, we have some rain down in Florida. You know, Colorado finally got their snow of the season.
Oh, they got quite a few inches of snow. Is it something like 25 inches?
Yeah, they finally got their snowpack, so that's good. So if you want to go skiing someplace, that's where I would go. But why don't we send it over to Colleen for
Colleen? Hello.
Oh, Colorado got their snowpack. We definitely did not. We just got like a dusting out of that snowstorm.
Yeah, we barely got anything from that, but it was a little bit disappointing.
It was, because one day the model's predicting about 16 inches for us, then down to a dusting. So,
well, you know, we got some, at least.
We did, and the temperatures have cooled off a bit, so it's not those 50s anymore like we were seeing, even though, like today, it was cloudy, kind of chilly out.
It still felt nice.
Pretty nice.
It wasn't anything too drastic.
No, we're getting back to those average temperatures. Yes. But why don't we take a look at our day planner?
All right.
So tonight around midnight, we're looking at about 29 with cloudy skies. And then for your morning conditions, walking to class, it'll be cloudy again with a temperature around 25. But in the afternoon, look for a chance of flurries with the temperature of about 26. So all in all, not too bad of a day tomorrow.
Well, that sounds great, and we'll find out what will happen in Iowa and National when we take it back after this break. We have a trivia question for you today. See if you can figure it out. All right. In 1934, the Mount Washington Observatory recorded the highest wind gust ever recorded. How strong was it? Your choices are A, 199 miles per hour, B, 231 miles per hour, C, 278 miles per hour, or D, 300 miles per hour. We'll take a minute to think about that, but for now we're going to go over to Rachel on the wall for national weather.
Thanks, Katie. We are looking at pretty average temperatures throughout. There we go. The graphics, they're iffy sometimes. But we are looking at, as we said, we are going back to more average temperatures with 30s in the Midwest, well, cooler as you continue down, 70s down in Florida, so still not very warm down there, but we're finally getting back to average temperatures. The jet stream, as we can see, is very low in the country today, allowing that Arctic air to move down into the country, which is bringing us those cooler temperatures. We have a huge cold front moving through the country right now, bringing lots of rain and some snow behind it along that. So, and then for our 6 to 10-day temperatures, as we said, we are looking at much cooler temperatures throughout much of the Midwest and West also. And then the warmer temperatures are also seen out on the East Coast. So that's where you can go for that. As we said, Colorado has finally gotten their snow. So that's why they're the only spot right there with the wet precipitation. While the rest of us are pretty dry because, as we said, we didn't really get much of that snow that was potentially coming. And then also down in the south, Florida has experienced quite a bit of rain lately, which is also bringing the southeast corner of the states to be much wetter. But that's all national. Why don't we head back to you, Katie?
All right, thank you, Rachel. We're going to go to another break now. But after, when we come back, we'll hear the answer to that trivia question and see what's happening over in Iowa.
My name is...
Let's see the answer to that trivia question. All right, to recap, the question is, in 1934, the Mount Washington Observatory recorded the highest wind gust ever recorded. How strong was it? Your choices were A, 199 miles per hour, B, 231 miles per hour, C, 278 miles per hour, or D, 300 miles per hour. And let's see what the answer is. Your answer is B, 231 miles per hour. That is a strong wind. Now we're going to take it over to Colleen on the wall for Iowa weather.
All right, well, thanks, Katie. So, like we said earlier today, not too bad conditions, kind of cloudy weather, but, a little chilly. Looking at our almanac today, we got, a high of 33 with a normal around 29, so, like I said, close to about average. We're not seeing those record temperatures like we were the other day, however. For current conditions, we have about 32 with winds from the north-northeast, about 14 to 17 miles per hour. Might get a few gusts in there, but who knows, not too bad. And then looking at your current conditions, Ames, we have about 43. We're down to Pella, 46, and up in Storm Lake, we have 40. But the entire state was under cloudy conditions, as there's a chance of snow possibly tomorrow. The states tomorrow for about 30s all around, and tonight you'll be getting into those lower 20s, maybe some upper 30s in some of the lower part of the states. For tonight, mostly cloudy. Rain, not so much, but a low of 24 with, like I said, winds from the northeast, 14 to 17 miles per hour. You have a chance for some gusts up to 25, but that won't be too much. For tomorrow, chance of flurries, not really any snow accumulation. So, like I said, snow, who knows, might be done for the year. Winds, still north-northwest, 14 to 17 miles per hour with a high of 29. So, might need that jacket again tomorrow, those mittens. And looking at your extended day forecast, Tuesday, 29. And then looking at sunny skies for pretty much the rest of the week in the low 30s and lows into the teens. So your weekend might be shaping up as we're looking in the low 20s, and you can go out and enjoy that nice sunny weather. Maybe not bike ride weather, but you could do something.
Yeah, after you said that, we're not going to get any snow now. I can just feel it. We're going to get hammered now soon after saying that.
Who knows? Maybe that, late February storm or March storm will hit, and I'll eat my words.
Hopefully not, because I'm not a huge fan of the snow. I'd like to keep it at the steady temperature, sunny thing, but you never know.
It is kind of nice having the break from the snow. You're not constantly sliding on all the pavement and everything.
Yeah, the ice isn't so much fun, but personally, I'd like to go sledding. It just,
true. That is the one
thing. I just need to. The Minnesotan in me wants to go sledding really badly.
Southwestern Iowa, they got all that snow, so maybe we should take a road trip.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun.
It would be.
Take a day to go sledding, maybe even skiing or something like that.
Right.
Well, yesterday was National Weatherman Day.
Oh, yes.
Aside from the football game, it was National Weatherman Day, so that was a pretty exciting day for our fellow meteorologists.
They should have given a shout out at the Super Bowl.
Yes,
I was more excited for that than I was for the Super Bowl, but oh well.
Yeah.
See, I watched the Super Bowl for the commercials, really.
Same here. Which one was your favorite?
I happen to like the Ferris Bueller Day one.
That
That's one of my
one was
all-time
funny.
favorite movies, so I don't know. Just seeing him back in, it was classic for me.
Yeah, it was a funny ad. It definitely was. Well, aside from yesterday being National Weatherman's Day, it is Colleen's birthday today.
It
so
is.
from
Happy
all of us here
birthday.
at Size, we have to wish you a happy birthday. It just has to be done.
Well, thank you. But
See, we told you we were going to do it.
that's true. You did warn me.
Yes, we did.
But, this is a much better day than last year. Last year, my birthday, it was snowing like crazy and was super, super cold. So, I mean, having a high around 40 today,
It
was
too
not bad
shabby,
at all.
was it? Oh,
I bet.
yeah, I didn't have to bundle up or any of that. So,
exciting.
yeah, and this week will be nice and sunny.
Sun's always good. This weekend was kind of drabby.
It kind of
little
was
bit.
because everyone was so kind of like hyped up for that snowstorm,
know.
and then it didn't even happen.
It was disappointing. I just kept watching it come, and there was like this bubble around Ames. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
I was okay with that actually. I'm not a fan of getting all the snow, but it seems like most of it was concentrated elsewhere. Luckily not
Yeah.
Ames.
Looking at like Colorado and their pictures,
Oh,
like
like 25 inches of snow is
they're up like waist
crazy.
deep in the snow, and then we're over here just like, oh, please,
Most of it-
scrape our finger on the grass.
Most of it melted already too.
Yeah,
so
it did.
anything we got, it just completely went away as the day went on. So
And no future looking at snow at all anywhere in the future. So
No, like
Not
I
this
said,
week.
just flurries tomorrow, and
kind of was flurrying a little bit
a
today
little bit.
too.
I felt it a little bit, but it is going to be a fairly kind of calm week weather-wise. Just mostly average temperatures and not a lot of precipitation, but I'm okay with that. It's nice to have
Yeah.
a nice week.
who knows? Maybe a new snowstorm will pop up, but
No, I hope not, but it could happen.
All right, why don't
All right,
we
well-
wrap it up?
Yep, so, all right, well, thank you for watching Size Eyes on the Skies. I'm Katie Voitik. This is Rachel Duebner and Colleen Mehlberg. On behalf of everybody, we wish you have a happy evening, and tune in next time.